I know to many this looks messy, but this is incredibly cleaned up since yesterday. Hi, little guy. Well, tonight's the first Italian movie in the Italian Film Festival at Wash U. Breakfast. Well, I went city surfing a little bit, and I made some fried bread, and I have separate videos for both of those because they took longer than I anticipated. And tonight is the first of the free movies for the Italian Film Festival. It's about some men that decide to take an old building and make a bed and breakfast out of it. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. It's a comedy. So guess what I will be wearing? Lipstick. Ooh, like that's gonna make any difference? Yeah. So that's my plan for the day, and it's windy as all heck, and here goes. You get to go and look outside. Ah, it's so bright. Oh my gosh, my eyeballs. Oh, now it's not going to be windy? It's really windy out there. Oh, you can probably see. There's some clouds out there. It may sprinkle a little, who knows. This is Missouri. The weather changes constantly and always has. It is pretty though. Look at all the green. I really enjoyed the movie. It was called Noi e la Giulia. Us, or we, us, we, and Giulia, which was a car. It was an Alfa Romeo Giulia 1300, and it was owned by one of the characters in the movie, and it had its own quirks, which added to the movie. Three fellas, various different lifestyles, end up thinking of changing their lives, period, and they go out to this piece of property that's for sale, an old run-down place out in the country, and they think they want to make a bed and breakfast. They end up getting together and as a partnership making this into a bed and breakfast, and they have all kinds of problems. They run into the local Camorra, which is like the mafia of the area, people that strong-arm their way in there and ask for protection money and stuff, and they're all different characters too, and it's very funny. It's well worth seeing if you get a chance. I know it's online, but without subtitles. There at the place, at the school, they had sottotitoli. I like that word. It means subtitles. Sottotitoli. And of all the people there, I only recognized one person, an elderly fella, that is an Italian that immigrated to America. Most of them are very old that I know and probably don't get out much, or maybe they're not around anymore. I don't know. Everyone in there was probably the average age of about 75. Oh my gosh. And most all of them were just people. It's like they didn't know any Italian. People that sat behind me, I wanted to hang myself. So one guy in front of me was chewing spearmint gum, and his jaws were moving so fast as if someone was holding a gun to his head and telling him to chew faster. And that smell, I don't like spearmint gum smell. I'm like, oh God. I was eyeballing for, like, where can I move? What seat can I move to? And just about before I was ready to move, someone sat there, and I thought, well, I guess I'll endure this. And the people behind me were talking about, which trip did they go to Siena? I don't remember. Was it the spring of last year or the fall of last year? And I'm like, really? Because there's a movie coming up called Palio, which is a big event in Siena, northern Italy. And it's a big, huge event in the summertime. It's various areas around Siena, and they each have their own horse and a jockey and a flag twirling, and it's a big, big event. Big event. And these people didn't know anything about it. Oh, well, I guess, well, I don't know what this is, and I don't know what that, and we go, well, and we went there last time, and how about 3 times ago? And I'm like, oh, I would love to be able to travel like that. And it's kind of like little stabs in me, you know? I am not poor in soul and spirit and knowledge. I am poor in finances. That's it. And these people, who knows if they have anything going for them besides a bag of money? I don't know. I know money doesn't make you smart, because when I was leaving, there were some people standing in the street with dazed looks on their face. And I'm thinking, cross the friggin' street, dummy. Get the hell out of the street. Because there were a lot of old rich people there. Washington University is an expensive university. I went there. And the name carries, so a lot of hoity-toities. But the movie was really good. It was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. An agriturismo is like a bed and breakfast or working farm bed and breakfast. I have a friend outside of Venice in San Dono di Piave. My friend Nick, who has a bed and breakfast there. He's got a family with 2 sweet little girls and little goats and animals, and they have a chestnut grove, and they grow grapes for Prosecco wine. It's a beautiful place. I'll put the link down below to his, well, maybe I can't. Maybe they won't let me. But it's 7 Pines, but in Italian. It's 7, PINI.it. Sette Pini. 7 Pines, Agriturismo, and it's a really nice place, and it's very reasonably priced, very. And so if you're in that area, go check him out. He's a very nice guy, speaks English very well, very nice fella. I've known him for years. And where am I going with this? I don't know, but I intend on going to the 2 movies tomorrow, or today, Saturday. 5:30 one called Boccaccio, and an 8 o'clock one, and I can't remember what it's called, but it has Claudio Bisio in it. It's an actor I really, really like. So I plan on going. The reason I got home so late is I went to the store to try to find the body wash that I'm almost out of. I went to, where did I go? I went to Schnucks, I went to Shop and Save, then I went to Dierberg's. It was at Dierberg's. Those are local markets. So I found it, and I bought one, and I wrote on the side of the bottle in permanent marker and covered it with tape after I wrote on it where I bought it and how much it was. So I won't be wondering again. I have to do that with certain things that I really like that you don't know, can't remember where you got them from if you don't normally go to those places. Yes, shut up, Shirley. Upward and onward.